think. This is just first few minutes in the beginning when everybody can say hello to each other. But hello, Marina. Hello, Dr. Zezelj-Guald. Hello, Claudia and everybody. Hello, Cali. But we will mute everybody once the programming starts.
Hello.
Wendy, hello, guys. How are you?
We're great and so happy to be participating in this.
Yes, this is, hey, Jerry. What's up? How are you guys? Are you good?
We're hanging in.
Very good. I am so glad that you're here. You're my biggest fan and biggest supporter. I'm so happy.
Well,
thanks for being here.
It's a privilege to be part of this. That's all I have to say. And we're going to and hi to everybody.
Everybody's doing great. This was an intense. Hi, Beverly.
Hi, Danijela.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Oh, you look beautiful. Thanks for joining us. Welcome, everybody. How are you, Ara?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Excited. Like a little nervous.
Good to see everybody. It's a little bit of an awkward setting, but
you think?
Yes.
It feels very intimate with you, though. It's just good to be able to see other people and those people who have. I'm sure you all watched those and listened to the videos of these outstanding players. I mean, these musicians. We could not vote. We could.
I said to Wendy, there is no possible way I can vote unless you let me vote for all of them.
I would like to start this presentation by acknowledging the reason why we are meeting here today virtually and not in our beautiful banquet hall at the University of North Carolina, Wilmington. This is a very special time in history as a nation and worldwide. None of us have experienced anything like COVID-19 pandemic. We might feel disconnected and missing live concerts, missing performances and competitions such as this one. But technology today has allowed us to be creative and find the ways to modify and adapt some of our scheduled musical events so our patrons, our fans, our audience and community members can continue to enjoy them. It is definitely not the same. Music is an art of the moment that depends on exchange of energy that comes from the stage and from the audience. Still, some excellent attempts have been created to keep music alive, and they come from all around the world. Live streams from individual homes and gardens, virtual chamber music created on various apps, online competitions. They're all proof that the human beings are so resourceful and willing to go very far to keep music alive in our everyday lives. Musicians cannot live without playing. It is our passion, our way to express ourselves and our being. A few words about our competition. We started this project about 5 years ago at the invitation of the Miss Anne Brennan and Daphne Holmes at the Cameron Arts Museum. I am forever indebted for these women who saw the potential and benefit of this project in our community. After the first year, we have moved to UNC Wilmington's Beckwith Recital Hall, where facilities have allowed us to grow even to a bigger organization. What is our mission? It's very simple. We want to give the opportunity to gifted young musicians to develop and advance their careers, participating in the competition and awarded future performances. We strive to give these young artists opportunities to show off their talent and get a feedback from our renowned judges and to develop relationships with their peers and mentors. From a regional competition, we have grown into a full international event, recognized all over the world. We have now 2 age groups, junior division, age 13 to 16, and a senior division, age 17 to 22. Of course, we would not be existing without the support of our donors, our faithful patrons and friends and supporters of classical music and young and talented artists. I would like to thank our donors, but also all of you who are with us today and who believe in this organization. This year, we are thrilled to receive a very generous gift from Mr. Sullivan and Bruce Barclay Cameron Foundation. This gift of $10,000 has allowed us to grow into a much more serious competition. We were able, through better marketing opportunities, to reach out to a larger population of students and recruit talent from most prestigious music schools in the nation and internationally. Thank you, Mr. Sullivan. Thank you for your vision and your trust. I also must give a special thanks to Miss Agnes B. She's a dear friend and for now 4-year-long supporter and sponsor of our Grand Prize Award. Thank you, Agnes. I have to say that when your organization receives a gift, and there is no gift too small, it feels amazing. But when you receive a gift year after year from same supporters, that is important. That means trust. It means that we do make a difference and that we do offer value to our community. Thank you, Beverly Andrews. Thank you, Provost Schreer and Mr. Thompson. Thank you, Sam and Jane Brody. Thank you so much for your continuous support. And finally, I wanted to say a big thank you to Mr. Brian Victor, whose generous gift this year has allowed us to offer the new junior division and a new junior divisions award. Of course, in a competition like this, the hardest job after being a contestant in it is being a judge. Judges are role models. They have to be fair, they have to be knowledgeable, supportive, and extremely kind. I cannot express how grateful I am for having the panel of judges, the most incredibly world-renowned artists and incredible, amazing individuals. They have helped me so much through this process of adapting the competition for an online event with their supportive words, advice, and suggestions. At the end, they had a really difficult job choosing from a high number of preliminary applicants, which this year we had over 60 students, through most deserving finalists and ultimately winners of the whole competition. Thank you, dearest judges.
On behalf of Ronald Sachs International Music Competitions team, it is my pleasure to introduce this year's panel of judges. Professor Marina Lomasoff, piano area. Professor Lomasoff is on a faculty of the prestigious Eastman School of Music. She is one of the most passionate and charismatic performers today. She performed all over the world, and her major debuts include Carnegie Hall, Boston Hall, Dame Mira Hess Concert Series in Chicago, and Kiev International Music Festival. Critics have praised her playing as dazzling and a dramatic blend of boldness and wit. Professor Lomasoff serves on the committees of many prestigious competitions: Cleveland International Piano Competition, Hilton Head International Music Competition, to name a few. She is also a co-founder and artistic director of the Southeastern Piano Festival in Columbia, South Carolina. We are honored and grateful to have Marina with us this year. Professor David Zezelj-Guald, Woodwinds and Brass Area. Professor Zezelj-Guald is the newly appointed tuba and euphonium professor at the University of Michigan. Many of his students have distinguished themselves by winning international and national competitions, and also winning jobs with professional performing organizations. He is an active performer who have played with many symphony orchestras: Philadelphia Symphony, New York Philharmonic, Chicago Symphony, Atlanta Symphony, National Symphony, and the list goes on. Professor Zezelj-Guald has performed as a soloist throughout the United States and recorded 2 CDs who have won Bobo Awards. We are so happy to have David for the 2nd year on our panel of judges. Ara Gregorian, String Area. Professor Gregorian is a distinguished professor in music at East Carolina University, teaching both violin and viola. He also established himself as one of the most sought-after and versatile solo and chamber musicians, performing all over the world. Carnegie Hall, Avery Fisher Hall, Alice Tully Hall, Kennedy Center are just some of the famous venues he graced audience with his mastery, but also metropolitan cities and performance halls in China, Hong Kong, Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, and Helsinki. He is a founder and artistic director of the 4-season Chamber Music Festival in North Carolina, which is now celebrating 20-year anniversary. We are extremely grateful and excited we had Ara on our panel of judges for now 2nd year in a row.
At this moment, I would like to invite our judges to address our guests with a few words.
Hello, everybody. I am Marina Lomasoff, and I am really honored to be a part of this distinguished judge panel, and also to be a part of this really fantastic event that I've been following and been familiar with several years now. And the growth and in both quality and breadth of Ronald Sachs event is really fantastic. So thank you, Danijela, for inviting all of us and for absolutely exposing us to the playing of these wonderful young people. I would like to welcome all contestants and say how much I enjoyed hearing each and every one of you. You all played fantastically, and I really had the time to, be kind of very private and intimate with each one of you in this particular idiom. Of course, the concert hall brings its own rewards, but I also find that there is a lot more intimacy in hearing things like this as well. And I know you all had to do things at the last moment, and you all did absolutely fantastically. I am so blown away by your creativity and flexibility as well. So congratulations to all of you. And I would like to, of course, give time to my colleagues to, I know we're all going to say slightly different things, so I would like to conclude by saying that I hope you are, as I am, are thankful for music being part of our lives, especially now, as so much uncertainty going on in the world, I find myself turning to one constant in my life that has carried me through some very difficult spots, and that is my instrument and, you know, the music that it affords me. And I just would like to acknowledge how important it is more now than ever that we all have that. And thank you, all the supporters, for acknowledging that as well, and for making sure that it continues on. It is so important to all of us. So thank you, and I give space to my judges to say a few, to my panelists, to my colleagues to say a few words as well. Thank you, Dani.
Thank you, Marina.
Hello there. I will be brief and just say how much I enjoyed listening to all of your performances here. This is my second year judging the competition. Unusual circumstances, and thank you all for rolling with the punches for this. But what I would like to tell all of you is that the state of music in our young people is exceptionally strong. The level of playing this year was extraordinary. I was captivated by every performance, and it is a credit to your hard work and your teachers' guidance that you've come this far in this competition. And as far as I'm concerned, all of you are winners for getting this far. And it was really a pleasure, a real honest pleasure to hear you play.
Thank you, David.
Mm-hmm.
And I would also just like to say that I'm like to echo my colleagues' comments about what a high level everything was, and how much it was a joy to be able to hear all of you play, especially in the difficult times that we have now, to get to hear so many young people that are playing so beautifully and so expressively. Really helps cheer up the day sometimes, and you guys really provided that for me, and I'm sure I'm speaking for my fellow judges when I say that. So thank you all, and congratulations to each and every one of you, because you all played so beautifully. And I also then want to thank the competition for being creative and proactive in making everything continue to happen, and to thinking outside the box, and to finding new ways to do things. And even halfway through, we had to shift a little bit the way that we were doing it in order to make it the most positive experience for everyone. And I think that there was a real success in doing that. And I certainly felt as a judge that the format that we were given to do this really allowed us to hear each of you in the best possible way, and to really be able to have a competition that is really valuable. So I want to thank everyone involved with the competition, Danijela, Chris, everybody involved. Thank you so much, because it's things like this that we need at this time to be able to keep everything in great spirits and to keep everything moving forward. So thank you.
Thank you, Ara. Thank you, Professor Lomasoff, Professor Zezelj-Guald, and Professor Grigorian, for kind words. We appreciate you very, very much. And without your help and your guidance, this will not be such a success. And finally, I wanted to say a biggest thank you that goes to my team, small but mighty, Chris Jones of Ronald Sachs Violins, my partner in crime, and Paolo Andre Gualdi, my loving husband, and the man behind all of these videos. We have arrived at this point in our presentation when we will give you a chance to vote for your favorite candidate. I'm hoping that you have all reviewed our playlist on YouTube and Facebook, and that by now you know who you're going to vote for. Now you're going to see a voting list. We have created 2 extra prizes. A $100 award will go to the finalist who gets the most votes from you in junior division, and to one finalist that receives the most votes in senior division. While you are thinking about it, let me refresh your memory by introducing the finalists to you. And after that, we will stop the voting. Our junior division, Eleanor Lee. Eleanor is 16 years old and she comes from Alabama, where she studies with Dr. Jung. Eleanor loves playing with the orchestra, and just last year, she had an opportunity to win Miami Music Festival competition and perform with the festival orchestra under the baton of Maestro Smirnov. Alice Zhang, piano, junior division. She's also 16 and comes from Georgia. She plays violin and piano, though she competed in this competition with piano, and loves performing Bach. She won competition at the Kennesaw State University and which gave her opportunity to play Chopin First Concerto with the University Orchestra. Corey Wu, he's a 9th grader and he comes from Ohio. He participated in many competitions and won numerous awards, latest being the first place in Ohio State MTNA. He loves to play tennis and also plays violin. Cali Bait. Cali comes from North Carolina. She is an incredible violinist, but also she is an author of a winning children's book. Last year, she performed as a soloist with North Carolina Symphony Orchestra. Bethany Bobs plays cello. She's 16 and she's a winner of the Juilliard Pre-College and Perelman Music Program Scholarship Awards. She debuted with orchestra when she was only 9 years old. Bethany does charitable concerts, such as performing for cancer clinics and retirement homes. Dexter Doris plays violin and he is 15. He attends Juilliard Pre-College program too. He adores Bach, but is also a passionate performer of contemporary music. Dexter is assistant concertmaster in Juilliard Pre-College Orchestra and has competed internationally. Claudia Charles plays flute. She's 16 and she comes from Georgia. Just recently, Claudia has returned from New York City, where she performed in Carnegie Hall. She also achieved the first place at the Golden Classic Music Awards International competition. And now our seniors. Katherine Wu. Katherine plays violin. She's 21. And she made her Kennedy Center debut solo performance at age 11. And a few years later, she had her debut at Carnegie Hall at age 15. After spending 2 years in the Columbia Juilliard Exchange Program as a neuroscience and behavior major, Ms. Wu is entering her 4th year at the Juilliard School as a recipient of Jerome Green Fellowship, studying with Ms. Sylvia Rosenberg and Mr. Masao Kawasaki. June Lee. She plays violin. She's 20 and she comes from Seoul, South Korea. Lee made her soloist debut at the age of 13 when she performed Bruch Violin Concerto with Paju Symphony Orchestra. In 2017, her string quartet won the bronze medal at the prestigious Fischoff National Chamber Competition. Lee is currently an undergrad at Cleveland Institute of Music. Santiago Vasquez Loredo plays viola. He is native of Hickory, North Carolina, and studies at East Carolina University. Santiago is a passionate chamber musician and had already collaborated with greatest names in classical music industry due to his engagements through Four Seasons Chamber Music Festival. He also a passionate teacher. Matt McDowell, viola. He's 21 and he's a double major. He plays both violin and viola at the Schwab School of Music at Columbus State. He has been in leadership positions with many orchestras in Southeastern region. He loves chamber music and believes viola performers are just nicer people. Amy Sharp plays violin. She's 22 and studies in Germany at the Robert Schumann Hochschule with Professor Ida Bieler. Fearlessly, she accepted the scholarship in Germany that has given her so many life opportunities. Playing with orchestras, learning another language, and traveling through Europe. Daylin Zheng, piano. Daylin is 20. She studies at Eastman. Originally, she's from China and she studied piano at age 6. She won numerous top international and national competition prizes. Daylin had to practice on a portable keyboard in her room in order to prepare for this competition. Chao Zhang, piano. Chao is 20 and she started piano at the age of 5. She's also from China and there she started her conservatory studies. In 2017, she immigrated to the United States where she is now studying at the Eastman School of Music. Morgan Hunkley, piano. Morgan has appeared as a soloist with Fairfield Symphony Orchestra and as a returning artist in the North Carolina Bach Festival. Morgan is an active educator and performer, and she's a very romantic soul. She loves to read, enjoys long walks in the nature. Greg Stevens, euphonium. Greg is in 3rd year at North Texas University. Most notable win for Greg was Leonard Falcone International Euphonium and Tuba Festival competition. Greg loves chamber music and hopes his future career will be filled with solo and chamber performances, as well as traveling around the world. And our last senior performer is Maggie Archer. She plays flute. She's a sophomore at Schwab School of Music at Columbus State University. She was named a finalist in Atlanta Flute Club Young Artist Competition and a finalist in a National Flute Association High School Soloist Competition. She loves romantic music, but her favorite is Nilsson Flute Concerto. She is also an incredible painter. This competition has only winners. All of the finalists are the winners because they have worked so hard and overcame such incredible obstacles. As a gift from us at Ronald Sachs International Music Competition, we would like to waive the application fee for all the finalists for the next 2021 round, if you choose to participate and if your age allows it. And now, let's see how you voted. I'm going to get the results. Okay. The most favorite for the audience favorite in junior division is Claudia Charles. Yay! Congratulations, Claudia. And the most favorite by audience votes in senior is Maggie Archer. Yay! Congratulations, Maggie. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you all have waited for. We would like to present the winners judged by our judges panel in the Ronald Sachs International Music Competition 2020. The winners are
Junior Division, the winner is Cali Bait Violin. Prize of $1,500, generously provided by Mr. Brian Victor. Senior Division, honorable mention, Santiago, Vasquez, Loredo, Viola. Senior Division, string area, first prize winner. Katherine Wu, violin. Prize of $500, generously donated by Beverly Andrews. Senior Division, woodwind and brass area, first prize winner. Maggie Archer, flute. Prize of $500, generously donated by Provost Marilyn Schreier and Mr. Mike Thompson. Senior Division, grand prize winner goes to Daylin Zeng, piano, and the prize of $2,000, generously donated by the Agnes Bean Foundation. Congratulations.
Congratulations! All the winners, congratulations! And congratulations to all of our participants. You guys worked so hard. Thank you to all for being here tonight. This brings us to the end of our programming, but we're going to let you all back in visible so you can say congratulations to your friends and family. Thank you to my fabulous judges for your help and being here tonight. I really appreciate it so much. And again, thank you to donors and our supporters, because without them, without your help, we could not do this. So keep helping us continue your support in the years to come. And if there is anybody who is new and would like to donate at this time, behind me you can see the PayPal link, and also you can just mail a check to Ronald Sachs International Competition or go to our website and hit the button donate. Thank you again to all. Cheers with my orange juice, and have a good night.